Well, Deb Murphy filed this following report for Sierra Wave Media. The time limit on the interconnection request for Los Angeles Department of Water and Power's Solar Ranch east of Manzanar has expired. Now, as a result, the project lost its spot in line to hook up to LADWP's Inyo Rinaldi transmission line. Now, before the withdrawal on March 12th, the Southern Owens Valley Solar Ranch was 9th on the priority queue list. The Northland Power Project, located near Independence, was withdrawn from its 20th position on the list on April 1st. Now, according to LADWP's Hope Street Public Information Office, the request timeline expired, quote, while DWP worked with the communities on interests and options on the SOV-SR and examined a variety of alternatives for the project, size, specific locations, etc., end quote. The statement adds, quote, LADWP will continue to examine the viability of this renewable project and many others, especially in light of the new state goals of 50% renewables by 2030, and the former state goal was 40%. Now, the large generator interconnection procedure, a 123-page document that contains the rules and studies required for renewable energy projects wishing to gain access to LADWP's transmission lines, indicates that withdrawal, quote, shall result in the loss of interconnection customers' queue position, end quote. Now, there are still unanswered questions, the primary one being, is the Southern Owens Valley Solar Ranch officially dead? Deb Murphy will stay on this story. Well, the General Trout Opener in the Eastern Sierra is coming up Saturday at sunrise, and as always, thousands of anglers will be fishing local waters, including the popular Crowley Lake. Sierra Wave Media's Rob Gill talked with Abby at the Crowley Lake Fish Camp.
Oh, I think we are going to have an awesome opening weekend. The weather's supposed to be nice and warm. The water temperature is warmer than it usually is this time of year. And we've just gotten tons and tons of fish put in. We've gotten more than our share of fish as far as our fall stock last year. And the Department of Fish and Game has been coming in with fish, as well as a lot of trophy fish that's been stocked. So I think we're going to have a great opening weekend. Our water level this year, I think, is better than we expected. It's higher than it was at opener last year, and I think that's because it just got warmer sooner and the snow melted faster. But they haven't been taking as much water as they had in the past, and so we're really expecting it to just be like it was last year, which is low but fishable. We had our launch ramp functioned for the entire season last year, and we're hoping it does this year as well. Well, we do on opening day, it's the Big Fish Contest. There's no need to register. It's the Fred Hall Memorial Big Fish Contest, and we award the heaviest fish for the adults and first through third for children, and that's 17 and under. We have a great tackle shop. We carry a lot of stuff, whether you're bait fishing, trolling, or fly fishing. We've just started carrying a new whole line of fly fishing stuff. But we've got low prices, and we concentrate on what works, mostly at Crowley Lake. So you can come in, we can get you what you need to be successful here, and we can point you in the right direction. We have great deals. We give discounts for locals Mondays through Thursdays, and that's on entry and boat rentals. We also have great deals on season passes. A parking pass for the full season is only $100. So that's a good way to go for a lot of people if you live close by. Don't be afraid of the inspection process. It generally goes pretty quickly. It happens at our front gate, and there's no charge for it. So we're just looking for your boats to be clean and dry. Day use is $20, and you can do a season pass for your boat for $200, or you can also have the option to store your boat here or keep it on one of these lovely dock spaces here too. They can call us in our tackle shop at 760-935-4301. Our website has all the information and all the rates that you need, and that's CrowleyLakeFishCamp.com, or you can just stop by our front gate and we can take care of everything there.
All right, thanks for that, Abby. And a note that the California Department of Fish and Wildlife will be conducting another wildlife checkpoint operation in the Eastern Sierra, and a press release notes to promote safety, education, and compliance with laws and regulations. Now, CDFW wildlife officers will be conducting the inspection on westbound Highway 108 north of Bridgeport, the Monday after the general trout opener, April 27th, from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m., weather permitting. Last year, the checkpoint was held south of Bishop. Now, the wildlife checkpoint is being conducted to protect and conserve fish and wildlife and to encourage safety and sportsmanship by promoting voluntary compliance with laws, rules, and regulations through education, preventive patrol, and enforcement. Press release notes that all anglers and hunters will be required to stop and submit to an inspection. CDFW officers will also be providing informative literature about the invasive quagga mussel and New England mud snail. And another checkpoint, this a California Highway Patrol sobriety checkpoint. Now this is scheduled for Saturday night in Inyo County. The CHP press release says vehicles will be checked for drivers who are under the influence of alcohol and or drugs. And again, that is set for Saturday night in Inyo County. And Deb Murphy filed this report. Owens Valley wet leases will have their water allotments cut by 66% this runoff year. It's an unprecedented number during, well, this unprecedented drought. There just isn't any water, Inyo County Water Department Director Bob Harrington told the Inyo County Board of Supervisors at the meeting on Tuesday of this week. Estimated runoff is at 36% of normal, and that's predicated on normal precipitation for the rest of the runoff year. And as Deb Murphy notes, normal has become a distant dream. Now, normal for area ranchers who depend on the water allotments for pasture grass is 40,000 acre feet. Now, this irrigation season, that number drops to 16,500 acre feet. According to Water Director Harrington, the Hayrie Reservoir in southern Inyo County will receive no water until at least November. That means no water will be leaving the valley, Harrington noted. Now, what little is available has to be divided among the long list of Los Angeles Department of Water and Power's obligations, including enhancement mitigation projects and dust mitigation on Owens Lake, which accounts for half of the available water. Harrington said, quote, "This opens new areas of discussion. People have to start cooperating. Everybody needs to take a hit," end quote. Now that sounds simple, but weighing the value of residential ponds in West Bishop against ranching operations' needs to feed their dwindling herds against southern Inyo residents' need to not be exposed to the dust of the Owens Dry Lake will be a difficult conversation. According to Harrington, that discussion will begin at the next Inyo County Board of Supervisors meeting scheduled for April 28th. More on this story is available on our website, sierrawave.net. We'll be back with more news.